We're joined by political activist Zakia Wardak from Kabul. Zakia, thank you for joining us here on the program. The intra-Afghan talks were abruptly canceled last night, supposedly over the size of the Afghan delegation. Do you think that's the case, or is there something else behind this last-minute cancellation?
Thank you so much for inviting me to this program. It is very unfortunate to see that for a delegation of representative 22, probably 15 to 20 Afghan Talib, our leaders or governments find a need for such a large number to go to the Doha. And but the reasons probably, there are several reasons that probably why they rejected the list is that first probably is that they might have seen some names of some people in the list that in past 15 years, they never tried to communicate with the Afghan Taliban, or they never tried to reach out or do some sort of agreement with them. That's probably one of the possibility that why they rejected this 250 people list. And there is another reason could be that it's an intra-Afghan dialogue. It's not an intra-government dialogue. We saw that President Ghani invited a large group of people who were employed by the Afghanistan's government to the palace when instructing them, or people who were chosen by the government to go to these delegations. So that might be also another reason. And the third reason is that in such a delicate time, that our people need peace the most. Our political leaders, either it's inside of the palace or outside of the palace, they're not united. Instead of putting Afghanistan first, they're putting their own agenda first. So these might be the reason that they reject this list.
So what does that say, though, about the future of the Afghan peace talks, if within the Afghans themselves there's no consensus on the way forward?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Didn't hear you well.
Right. So what does that indicate about the future of the Afghan peace process if within the Afghans they're not able to reach a consensus to start?
Well, actually, there will be a possibility if the situation is going on the way it is going on right now. There will be possibility of the big delay in a peace process. The fighting might going on, and also there will be a big gap between Afghan and Afghan Taliban.
All right, we'll have to leave it there for now. Zakia Wardak from Kabul. Zakia, thank you.